there, and welcome to No Small Life, where we help you rebuild a life you love no matter what you've walked through.
Your life is not small, and you don't have to live it that way any longer. We are Chris and Megan Rhea, and today we're talking about 5 ways to overcome insecurity in any relationship.
You know, this ministry is all about rising above the circumstances that keep our lives feeling small or insignificant. And one thing that has the ability to keep our lives feeling small is our relationships. Am I right?
Yes.
People, right? They can cause us to soar. They can cause us to laugh and enjoy life so much more, but they can also cause us a great deal of pain, especially if circumstances have created an insecurity in the relationship. So friend, whether you're married, dealing with a family member, or a close friend, we're going to give you 5 ways to feel more secure in your relationships.
Number 1 is stop comparing your relationships to the relationships around you.
Yes.
It's really easy to look at people's social media accounts and see their friendships or their marriages or the trips they're going on. And it seems like, wow, they have so many great relationships. Their friendships are healthy. They go on dates all the time.
Right.
What's wrong with my marriage? And so instead of looking outside of the scope of your own relationship and thinking everybody else's life is perfect, realize that everybody has issues.
Yeah.
When you get closer to a person's relationship, you will see the flaws. So yours isn't as bad as you think it is, and
Right.
other people's probably isn't as great as you think it is.
Go first. Go first. So many times we're waiting around and wondering why no one's texting us to hang out. Or our phone hasn't rang, right? Nobody's calling us. And it seems like, why do I have to be the one that always initiates the plan if we're actually going to make this thing happen, if we're going to make this relationship happen, if we're going to hang out, if we're going to plan a date night? Why do I always have to do it?
Right.
And usually in every relationship, there's going to be a more productive leader, right? Typically. And if you're that person, it's easy to feel like you do everything. But usually the other person is so used to your leadership that they just take a back seat because you usually like to do everything and plan and lead and be in charge. That's just the dynamic that your relationship is used to. So if you're feeling that angsty, no one's calling me, no one's texting me, friend, go first. Go first and just see what happens.
Let little things go. This is in any relationship, whether it's marriage, a family relationship, a friendship. Let the little things go. Not every hill is worth dying on. You don't always have to be right. You don't always have to have an opinion. You don't always got to tell someone why logically they're wrong and you're right.
Yes.
Sometimes it's better to just let the little things go and just enjoy your relationship.
Focus on the positives. In every single relationship, we're going to have areas that we're really strong and areas that we need some growth to happen in, right? If it's going to be really healthy or functional. But oftentimes we just want to focus on those areas.
The negative,
The
right?
negative, yeah. And that's not to say we completely ignore them.
No.
That's just to say that we shift our focus and say, I'm going to amplify the positives in this relationship. I'm going to really choose to focus all my effort on our strengths.
Yeah, because then what will happen is you'll start to see the good in your relationships instead of just the bad.
And oftentimes they begin to improve in those other areas too, because you're choosing to focus on the positive. You're choosing to build each other up.
Communicate well. We cannot read each other's minds. And it's okay to ask for what you wish you had more of or less of in any relationship, whether that's marriage, family, friends. Hey, I really wish you said this less or you did this less. I really wish I had more of this in the relationship. And in any relationship, we should create a safe environment to have communication, not jump on the defensive. not argue all the time, but just let people share their feelings in a safe way. And if we're able and secure enough to hear some feedback, and realize we have blind spots, if we're able to understand those things and create a safe environment to hear those things, then usually the other person will allow us to ask for what we wish we had more of or less of in that relationship as well. And when we're communicating clearly and well, every relationship will be healthier.
Every relationship. And it kind of goes back to the first point of go first too, right? Like, as far as it depends on you, friend, we realize that you can't control someone else's communication style, but as far as it depends on you, you can choose to have healthy communication in your relationship.
So that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so yet, we'd love to have you subscribe. Maybe share this video with someone that you think that can benefit from it.
Yeah.
Maybe that person that you're, having a little friction in your relationship
I want to improve our relationship. Here you go. Text it over right now.
So thank you for watching, and remember, one important thing, if you forget everything else, your life is not small. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.